All right, covering Lincoln this midday, we've got a safety alert from Lincoln Fire and Rescue, and they're here to tell us all about it. This is Jason Klipfeld. He joins us for our monthly segment here, and of course we're talking about this guy right here.
Yeah, so space heaters. So heating units are actually responsible for 50,000 fires a year that include 500 deaths and about $1.1 billion in damage. So they actually do a lot of damage for being so small and so handy. So we're going to talk about some ways that you can safely use them and hopefully have a good cold season.
Yeah, because obviously you want to stay warm when you're working too. So like, what are some ways we can safely use these?
Well, so the first thing we need to do is if you're using an extension cord, especially one of these light duty ones to plug your space heater in, we just got to throw those away and plug the space heater directly into the wall. So those cords aren't strong enough to necessarily handle the power, the electricity that's flowing through them. And the wires behind the walls that you don't see are bigger than those extension cords. So
I wish you would have told me we were going to throw something. I would have loved to do that for you.
I would have brought something for you.
Yeah, I know. Like you give me an extra extension cord or something. That's why I like when you come on. You bring props here. So why are these are so popular right now? And just this time of year especially, it seems like they really ignite. So why is that?
So they're super convenient. One thing that I found out when I was actually looking into this is that it's not so much the electrical portion that causes the fires, it's the heating elements itself, which surprised me. It's actually responsible for half of the deaths is when somebody uses a space heater and puts it too close to their bed, too close to a piece of furniture that's upholstered, clothing on the floor, lights on fire, and it kills about 250 people a year just from that. So
just keep those blankets away from it, keep those just things that might flame up a little bit?
Exactly, yeah. So you want to make a 3-foot barrier around your space heater to make sure that nothing's going to ignite. Obviously you can't move the carpets, but the carpet's probably safe, but move loose clothing, toys, don't try to tuck it underneath your blanket to keep you warm while you're sleeping. So what do you think is about a 3-foot space?
3-foot space, like something like that maybe?
So I'm actually going to fact check you. We're going to help people make a good space.
So
I brought a tape measure.
So
let's see what you got there.
Let's see what the camera can see.
So that's 3 feet right there. So you're about
half,
6 inches shy having a good safe space.
Okay.
So we want to make
close
sure
though.
That's pretty close.
Okay.
Yep. So we want to make sure we've got at least 3 feet of clear space around the space heater because that's the biggest risk with these space heaters right now. So.
Okay, sounds good. Is there like a specific brand, or do you maybe buy the newer version of a space heater or anything? Is that going to make it any safer?
Absolutely. So this one looks old. It's actually a newer model though. It has all of the safety features that we want to see, which is tip over protection. So if somebody knocks it over, if a pet knocks it over, it'll shut off. We also want overheat protection, so if you come home from work and you start stripping your clothes off and you throw a shirt over the top of it, it doesn't overheat and start that shirt on fire. It'll actually shut off if it gets too hot. So.
How quickly does that happen if you accidentally put a shirt on top of it? Would that?
Well, if it doesn't have any safety features on it, that could happen. I hate to guess, but within soon enough time to where you'd probably lose your whole house.
Oh
so,
my goodness! All right.
It takes about 3 minutes for a fire to start until it's uncontainable. So.
Okay. Well, Jason, these are some great tips. We always appreciate the props, so thank you very much
Thanks
for joining us.
having me.
All right, sounds good. We'll be right back, everyone. Stay with us.